In this video I will explain the usage of the lists and the filter. In dmXLAN version 4, all lists and some views have a filter box on top. With this filter you can search for a certain fixture, node or whatever there is in the list. Just type in the first characters and the search will start immediately, showing only the matched objects in the list. You also can search for values of a single column. If you want only a match in the ID field, and it should be an exact match, type in ID == 1. This will show only the fixture with ID 1. If we had put ID = 1, all fixtures with a 1 in the ID field would show up. For example, fixture 1, but also 10, 11, 21 and 1004. All these filter functions will work on all columns. You also can search for fixtures with an ID lower than, for instance, 11. Type in ID <11. If you press Enter after typing in a filter, this filter will be stored. It can be recalled by clicking on the arrow button on the right side of the text field. The filter also contains an autocomplete feature. Type in the first characters of the column name until the suggestion shows up in light gray. Accept the suggestion by clicking the right arrow key. If you just type in the value you are looking for without specifying a column, all fixtures with occurrences of the type-in value will show up. This can be in the ID field, the name field, or the patch field, or any other field. You can use the filter to quickly find all fixtures from a certain manufacturer. Type in the first characters and the search will start. If you add a new list to this panel, there's a possibility to add the default filter. This list will apply the default filter always in the background. In this way you can create a fixture list showing only the fixtures of a certain manufacturer, for instance. If you create a new fixture list using node $! as default filter, you end up with a fixture list showing all fixtures where the node has been filled in. If you create a new fixture list using status $! as default filter, you end up with a fixture list showing all fixtures which are controlled, running a macro or running a test. To change the name of a tab, right-click on the tab select button and then click Change Name. To close a tab, right-click on the tab select button and click Close Active Tab. Now let's again add the fixture list showing the controlled fixtures. Now let's move to the fixture list and select some fixtures. Then go to the control panel and press On. If we now move to the controlled fixture list and apply an empty filter, the controlled fixtures show up. Let's move back to the SHIT list. Select a fixture which has a node filled in. If you check the fixture and it's OK now, remove the node. The fixture will disappear from the list automatically. To show or hide columns of a list, right-click on the column bar. Here you can check and uncheck the columns you want to see. Newly checked columns, which were hidden before, will appear as last column. In this way you can arrange the columns the way you like it. To sort a list, click the column you want to sort to. Click again to sort the other way around. This can be done for every column. This is the end of this video. Please watch the other videos for a detailed feature explanation of dmXLAN.